What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants as always, with my co-host Lance on audio. Say hi, Lance.
Hey guys, how's it going?
There's some enthusiasm we've been missing. Come on, I know it's late, but let's get into this. But
Let's do it.
yeah, but this is the reason why we got enthusiasm is because we're actually pretty excited about this topic that's coming up. Before I get into the topic, let me just say, if you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000. We hope you guys will help us get there. All right. So now that I got that out of the way, let's get on to this topic. Do you think that EZ Reyes can carry Mayans MC? What do you think, Lance?
I haven't seen it out of Easy the first couple seasons, and I'm not an Easy hater by no means. I enjoy his character. I just don't see him as the main protagonist.
Yeah, I don't either. I feel like that's the one thing that this show is missing is a protagonist that I really enjoy watching.
Yeah,
That I really
and I
care
mean,
about.
and an antagonist for that matter.
Yes,
We don't really have a true antagonist unless in season 3 Galindo's going to get really brutal.
Yeah, which it don't look that way.
He might though, because you never know. Like his mom's death might send him over that edge. You know what I mean?
Could very well. But you know, I know we've touched on it.
Although I thought that if anything was going to make this cartel brutality show up, it was going to be when his kid got kidnapped. Somebody kidnapped my son.
Yeah, and if that didn't drive him, then it'd almost be kind of weird if his mom gets killed, and then he all of a sudden flies off the deep end about that. But I will say this, and I know we've talked about it, in our conversations, about this very show. If this was a book, this would be a book no one would read because of the lack of a strong protagonist and a strong villain.
But I think that with Kurt Sutter out of the way, they might be able to correct some of that.
Yeah, but see, that's one of the reasons why I actually really enjoyed Sons of Anarchy was because I was a huge Jax Teller fan. They always had I enjoyed even the other characters, Bobby, Juice, Clay. I enjoyed all those. I also thought that they had some really great villains on the show. Villains that you always wondered how are they going to get by these guys. And then they always had those main characters that were in the background that weren't necessarily villains, but yet you either just hated them like Clay or something. You couldn't wait until that was resolved in it. You didn't know what was going to happen next. There was always that suspense of, okay, is this going to be the episode where something crazy happens?
Now, see, for
one
me,
of our favorite character dies.
For me, with Mayans, I got really big into it in season 2 more than I did in season 1, and with you, it was the exact opposite. So
yeah, I actually enjoyed it. It was literally the exact opposite.
See,
season 1 I enjoyed more than season 2.
One character that I could really see becoming the main antagonist is I hated him on Sons of Anarchy and I hate him on this, but he plays a really good antagonist is Lincoln Potter.
Yeah. See, I feel the polar opposite on that. I'm like, he is a piss poor antagonist simply because he's just boring. Like
he is kind of boring. Like he's kind of monotone about everything. You don't see a whole lot of emotion out of it.
He's like the guy. He's like the kind of guy that you feel like you could beat him by, I don't know, tracking mud into the doorstep, and he would have to be sitting there cleaning.
Yeah,
while you're taking off with all the cash.
What I mean by seeing him as a main antagonist is, right now, as it ended on season 2, Angel's baby was born, and he's keeping that baby away from Angel, and so I feel like that's really going to be a big part of season 3, and I just feel like Angel's really going to excel as a protagonist, and that's Lincoln Potter's going to be the main antagonist when it comes to Angel anyway. Maybe not when it comes to Mayans MC as a whole.
You know where I would really enjoy if they would go with this story, and tell me what you think about it. I would enjoy it since Potter's got Angel's son. If Angel kind of goes off the deep end, is like, you know what, you got my son, I'm gonna go get yours.
Yeah,
those
I
kind of
could
things.
see
I
that
would enjoy
happening
that.
because I do kind of see that happening because towards the end, that was the kind of the message that Angel kind of sent anyway was, hey, I know that you had this thing with this chick. I know where
Uh-huh.
she's at. I know
Yeah.
she has your kid.
Hmm.
Give me my fucking kid, or I'm gonna go kill yours.
Yeah. So I kind of almost feel like if that's a threat that he doesn't kind of at least try to go through on, I feel like that's an
Yeah.
empty threat that'll just be one of those
Yeah, I
Zobel
would see
plots
that
like
as
was
a I would
on
see
Sons
that
of
as a
Anarchy.
major I would see that as a major plot hole if they don't try to go that route.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you 110% on that. I just feel like that would be a interesting way to kind of make Easy and Angel kind of be on opposite ends of the spectrum, where maybe you could make Easy that protagonist, make him go to the heights of being that protagonist, like a Ragnar Lothbrok
Nah,
on
well,
Vikings with a Rolo on
yeah,
Vikings. You see
yeah.
what
I
I
was gonna
mean?
say,
Like something like
not
that.
even so much as like Ragnar and Rolo, but I mean, just it might be like, okay, you got my nephew.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, something like that.
You know,
Something to make
I already
easy.
killed one cop. I'll kill another one. You know,
Yeah, yeah, something to make easy more. I don't know. He's his whole
I just don't.
story.
I just personally don't believe that. I think that they, at the beginning, their
Hmm.
idea was to make Easy the main
Hmm.
protagonist, but I think that the, I don't know, Angel just started really propelling as a character, and I really think that he's going to end up being
Yeah.
the main
Well, it's like
protagonist.
you know what you're even talking about with Potter, and the things
I
that's
mean,
going
there's
on with
just so much.
Angel.
There's just so much of a bigger storyline for Angel right now than there is
Yeah,
easy for me to think that Angel's not going to become the main
yeah,
protagonist. And that might could have been a plan all along. Is we're gonna trick you, like we're gonna make you a misdirection type thing. We want you
yeah.
to think Easy's our main thing, but really Angel's really the main thing on the show.
Well, see, I kind of felt like with Easy, they were trying to pull kind of like a Jax Teller like situation where, like in Jax wasn't really made supposedly for the gang life. He was, deep thinker and all that. Well, they were trying to do that with Angel, and then you had the Gemma Terra situation with
They
Emma
tried to do that
and
with
Emily
Easy,
and
yeah.
Emily and Galindo's mom. And I kind of felt like they were
And
trying to
well,
play
even
that role a little too much,
and
and it didn't work out.
even the relationship between Easy and Emily to begin with is
Yeah.
just kind of like a remix of Jackson Terra.
High school
I'm not I
sweethearts.
was not I was not so much interested in that as I was. Angel was basically sleeping with the enemy in the beginning type.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
I just hated, like, that was the one thing that I hated in season one. I was like, okay, this is like a generic version
that was my
of
issue with season
with
one
Jax.
too, and so they kind of got away from that a little
Yeah,
bit
they did.
in season two, and so I think that's why in season two is when I really started to get into the show.
Yeah. Well,
But as far as our main topic here, I just don't see it being easy at all. I think it's going to be Angel in the long run.
yeah, I think Easy. I think the only way Easy can be the protagonist that can really, really get Mayans MC off of being just something, a spinoff of Sons of Anarchy, where that, you know, Sons of Anarchy isn't even connected to it, is
I
if
think
his brother maybe becomes an antagonist, not maybe not of the series, but of him, or something that kind of drives him
it
where
could
it
be
drives
something
both
like
those
that,
characters. That's the way I feel towards it.
And I can't wait to find out. And, I really think that this show's going to take off once they
Hmm.
come back with season three. I think it's going to be a very much of a front runner type show.
Yeah.
Like it's probably going to be one of my top shows.
See, season three, I'm excited for Angel's story, but again, when we're talking about EZ though, that
There's
I'm not
not a
excited.
lot
There's
going
nothing I'm
on when it
excited
comes
about
to
EZ.
Yeah. There's not a lot going on that gets me overly
Yeah,
excited about EZ unless he's gonna become this I'm gonna help my brother get his kid back type thing.
yeah, but
Or
then at that point he would be kind of like a
a sidekick.
sidekick. Yeah, he wouldn't even be
Yeah,
like the main.
but that's what I'm saying. I think the whole EZ thing might have been a big misdirection from the beginning, and they
Could be.
always kind of planned on going with Angel. One of the reasons I say that is like if you go on like let's say the Hoover page, and season one the cover art was EZ, but season two the cover art was Angel.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
this is the way I personally feel on it. I personally feel like Kurt Sutter, when he was making Mayans MC, I think he was thinking, I'm go with a winning hand here. I'm going to almost do the exact same thing. I'm going to change, maybe tweak a few things, and then I'm going to go with the Jax Teller kind of plot. But in season two, I think he realized that didn't work,
I
and
think it's
that
kind of like
he kind
I
of
think it's
split it up a little
almost
bit.
I think it's almost kind of like these like the Opie situation in Sons of Anarchy is Angel was kind of supposed to be just like a little supporting role, and like fans really got behind Angel, so they're like, oh, we got to make him a bigger part. Same thing happened with Opie. Opie wasn't supposed to be a major thing.
Yeah, I think Opie was supposed to die after season one, if I'm not mistaken.
Or season two.
Yeah,
like,
season two.
I think that after Donna died, they had planned on killing him off in the next season because he just didn't have any reason to live, or he was going to find out earlier that they had something to do with Donna getting killed, and they were going to kill him off because he was just going to try to kill them off. And so, but because of the fan base that got behind Opie, they changed that. But I mean, I could be wrong on that. They could have always kind of planned Opie to be a part of it, but I personally don't think so, and I think it's kind of the same.
Kurt Sutter himself said that he wasn't supposed to be that. He was.
And I think kind of the same thing when it comes to Angel. I don't think Angel was supposed to be this big character, but just little things that kind of happened. People kind of got drawn to Angel, so they kind of pushed him. But that's about all I have on it. I don't think it's going to be about EZ at all. I don't think he's going to be the main protagonist of the show.
I think without a doubt, at least going into season 3, when talking about people that could maybe push this over the finish line, I feel like season 3, Angel has the storyline that people are interested in seeing.
He had
not
the bigger,
so much.
Yeah, he had the bigger storyline in season 2, especially towards the end. So
no one's talking about it. No one's talking about EZ's storyline going into season 3. It's who was the Sons of Anarchy character that died. It's about Angel and his kid.
Yeah.
It's not. None of it's about. Oh well, will Emily get with EZ? No one gives a crap. Like,
no one cares because they've already seen that.
Yeah, we've already seen it, and we don't care. Like, she is I never thought I'd say this because I didn't think it was possible. She's even a worse version of Tara to me. Like, she's just a really piss poor character.
I don't really see the point in her, but
I don't either. They just need to have a love interest for the main character. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's about it. But I would say that we're actually probably in agreement on that one to a certain extent. I don't think either one of us really believe that EZ is the person that will get this show to where it needs to be, or the protagonist that this show deserves.
Yeah, I don't think EZ is the one to carry this across the finish line at all. I personally do think Angel is.
Yeah, I feel like this show deserves a better protagonist than EZ.
And I think it deserves a better antagonist than Glinda. But that's all I'm going to say on this topic right now.
But as always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys.